This is the 30-day Body Blitz supplementation presentation. £50, £100, £200 or even more? The amount people spend on supplements, believing that it's going to get them the results they need, is unbelievable. Here's a list of the supplements that I see people routinely use. Whey protein, casein protein, CLA, omega-3, creatine, glutamine, L-carnitine, probiotics, vitamin C, vitamin D, multivitamins, green tea extract, coenzyme Q10, magnesium, zinc, fat burners, pre-workouts, and the list goes on and on and on. How many of them supplements on that list have you taken? My guess is that it's quite a few. Now, did you notice any difference when you took all them supplements, apart from a big hole in your wallet? A supplement should only be used if you are deficient in a certain area. The definition of a supplement: a thing added to something else in order to complete or enhance it. So, for example, if you worked out your macronutrients and you found you needed 200 grams of protein and you couldn't get them through food, then you may need to supplement with a whey protein shake. Too many people take supplements believing it's the magic pill, and it's definitely not. Even I used to fall into this trap. Here's a list of some of the supplements that I used to take. Whey, casein, test boosters, natural by the way, tribulus, omega-3, creatine, glutamine, omega-3, dextrose, maltodextrin, T5s, leucine, and they're the only ones I can remember from the top of my head. I was taking so many supplements that I used to actually rattle walking down the street. I honestly believed that if I didn't take one of them supplements or I missed one, I'd lose all my gains and lose all the hard work that I did in the gym. I couldn't have been more wrong. I stripped the supplements right back and I improved more than I ever did before. So why did I improve? Basically, I spent my money on a better quality of food and I worked harder knowing that the supplements wasn't going to do the work for me. I realised there was no magic pill. But there is some supplements that you could use to help enhance your health and your diet. So, what are these? The answer always is, it depends. It could depend on your goals. For example, you want to get stronger and you want to put on muscle, taking creatine will probably help. It's proven to help with strength and power. It also depends on what you eat and your current diet. So, you may not like or eat fish. In this case, you may need to supplement with omega-3 fatty acids, as your omega-6 and your omega-3 balance might be out. If you don't like or eat vegetables, you may be deficient in certain vitamins and minerals, so you may need to supplement with a multivitamin. It can also depend on where you live. Studies have shown that even if you live in a hot and sunny climate, you may not get enough vitamin D and you may be deficient. So living in Britain, we have no chance. Especially in winter, the sun is at a certain angle and we don't synthesize vitamin D at all. So that's why most of the time I recommend supplementing with vitamin D. So after that, what supplements do I actually recommend that you take? You might need omega-3. It lowers triglyceride levels in the bloodstream, regulates cholesterol, helps prevent high blood pressure, decreases risk of depression, reduces inflammation in the body, it helps with weight loss, it can reduce muscle soreness, and you need it if you don't eat that many fatty fish, for example, salmon and mackerel. Vitamin D. It helps the intestine absorb nutrients, and it helps keep bones strong. It helps the immune system and regulates blood pressure. It reduces stress and helps with skin health. As I said earlier, vitamin D can be obtained by exposure to sunlight, and you can also get it through eating foods like eggs, fish, milk and vegetables. Again, most people are deficient in vitamin D, and I would look at supplementing with 3,000 to 5,000 IUs. Here's a good illustration about the causes and consequences of a vitamin D deficiency. Magnesium. Again, a lot of people are deficient in this mineral. It reduces the risk of depression and it may help protect against type 2 diabetes. It increases brain function and memory and helps relax the muscles. It also helps with insomnia. I like to use ZMA at nights. ZMA is a mixture of zinc, magnesium and vitamin B6 and they work together synergistically. I also like to use magnesium transdermally, so I use some sprayed magnesium. I normally use it after a hard training session or a game of football. If you're looking to supplement with magnesium, I'd recommend using a minimum of 500 milligrams. Here's an illustration with some symptoms of a magnesium deficiency. Here's a question I'm always asked. Do I need to take a multivitamin? Again, the answer is it depends. If you don't eat enough fruit or vegetables, I would probably take one just to cover the bases, but you should be eating enough vegetables anyway. Another question is, do I need to take a protein supplement like whey? Like I said earlier, it depends. If you're struggling to hit your protein targets through food, I would probably look at supplementing. But the first step is, can you hit your protein requirements through food alone? If you can't, only then look at supplementing. The other reason you may need to take a protein shake is if you train in the mornings. For example, if you get up, go and train, you might want a protein shake first. The reason I take a protein shake is that I don't eat for about 2 to 3 hours after I train, so I need to take a shake to maximise muscle protein synthesis. Again, if you can eat after training, then you probably don't need a shake. If you are looking at your protein targets, you want to be shooting for about 1 gram of protein for every pound you weigh. There are so many whey proteins out there. Some of them are a proprietary blend, that means they're mixed together, which are the ones I don't like. But I recommend these. Gold Standard Protein, I like double chocolate, or Genetic Supplements Bio Whey. They're both quality proteins. What about supplements for building muscle apart from protein? Creatine or CreaPure. CreaPure is the purest form of creatine. It's one of the most researched supplements out there. Creatine is actually naturally found in our foods. Creatine enhances the body's capacity to perform at high intensity. It gives you greater muscle size and performance gains. It improves anaerobic capacity and enhances muscle volume. It also enhances brain function. It helps with age-related muscle loss and improves muscle mass for vegetarians. I would use CreaPure or Genetic Supplements Load Up. So, is there anything else that we can use to build muscle? Again there, you was probably looking for the magic pill. Unfortunately, with building muscle, it's all about training hard and lifting heavy, and always progressing on the weights. So track your weights, make sure you can track the muscle that you're using properly. Don't fall for the supplement industry's BS. There are no magic supplements for helping you grow muscle. It's all sweat, tears and determination. Oh, and a calorie surplus. That helps. Do vegetarians need to supplement with any extra supplements? I would say yes. Vitamin B12 and zinc. Vitamin B12. B12 is found almost exclusively in animal tissue, and it has many important functions in the body. It aids folate in cellular reproduction, and is essential in the production of red blood cells. A lack of B12 can lead to anemia, weakness, tiredness, rapid heartbeat and breathing, easy bleeding or bruising, and gut issues. Extensive B12 deficiency can lead to nerve damage and a loss of function in extremities, cognitive issues, and worse. Zinc. A common deficiency in vegetarians due to short-term anti-nutrients like phytates. Because vegetarians eat a high amount of whole grains and plant proteins, these foods are high in phytate acid, which interferes with zinc absorption. The highest amounts of zinc are found in meats and shellfish. Zinc is critical for growth and development. Your body also needs zinc for a healthy immune system, healthy skin, reproduction, blood clotting, vision, taste, smell, insulin and thyroid function, and to fight infections. Symptoms of a mild zinc deficiency include slow wound healing, loss of appetite, and a weakened immune system. So, do you need supplements? Not exactly, but if you're deficient in certain areas, you may need to look at supplementing. Don't waste money if you don't need to. Sometimes you're just better off spending your money on better quality food. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I know it's been a bit of a longer one. If you have any questions on supplements, then please ask them in the Facebook group.